Crypto.com Crowcoin holders, a new partnership for Cronos Crowcoin. It seems like as of recently, after the Trump ETF news, Trump is partnering with Cronos and Crowcoin, and we're hearing more and more bullish news pieces. So without further ado, let's talk about that. Welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys. Over on Crypto Twitter, follow me, 333 Blacksea. I say, breaking, Emirates signs deal with Crypto.com Crow for payments integration. Dubai Land Department signs agreement with Crypto.com to develop digital investment environment for virtual real estate assets, okay? This is the institutional bull market, my friends. You know, back in 2022, 2023, when we were in the depths of the bear market, I was questioning. I was saying, what will be the catalyst? And everyone started talking about these ETFs, the Bitcoin ETF this, the Bitcoin ETF that. And to me, what that was signal that, wait a second, this is going to be an institutional-driven bull market because there wasn't that free helicopter money going to be in 2023, 24, 25 like there was back in 2021, 2020, and 2022. There's not all that free-flowing money. And when you fast forward to 2025 right now, you can see all these institutions are getting involved in crypto, guys. And look at this. Dubai, UAE, signed a deal with Crypto.com. Bullish for Crowcoin, okay? We just saw Trump. I'll show you. I know we talked about it in my video yesterday, but Trump's True Social filed for crypto blue chip ETF that includes 5% of Crowcoin. More than XRP, I will add. We're starting to see Crowcoin get adopted. And if there's something I know for sure that I've been correct about since the beginning is that Crypto.com was going to become a titan of this cryptocurrency space, and they are succeeding in that. The question is will they bring Crowcoin up with them? Time will tell. Looking at Crowcoin right now, we saw a massive move to the upside on that Trump news. We saw, I think, about a 20% gain, I believe. Yeah, about 25% gain. Right now, if you were to measure from the bottom, we are up still about 19.6%. So about 20% still instead of the 25.8% gain, which is still very, very strong. I think that we're going to be chopping around. But that being said, I am very bullish here on what Crypto.com is doing. The hands that Chris Marszalek is shaking are going to change the trajectory of not only Crypto.com, but crypto, in my opinion. And I just really, really hope that for the sake of the early investors for Crypto.com Crowcoin, that they get taken along on that ride to new all-time highs and get to ride along with that success of Crypto.com, not just being that forgotten middle child, being Crowcoin. I hope that they get Cronos Labs gets brought along with them because Crypto.com has proven over and over and over again that they're here to become a household name, and they've been succeeding. You look at the technicals alone here. This is bullish. You see market cipher, momentum waves coming up, green dot on the bottom here. Usually you start to see some curvature to the upside, but I will say that Crypto.com likes to make these big, huge impulse waves on big news, and it kind of just sells off. And I will say, I'll be completely transparent with you guys, like we're still dealing with our 70 billion minting of coins. It will be some sell pressure, about 1.12 billion coins month over month getting minted and adding to the circulating supply. That is sell pressure. That being said, Crypto.com has also done a lot of good things to prevent that sell pressure, like they've made it so that if you have you're staking for your Visa card or your credit card, your crypto Visa card or debit card, you have to use Crow to stake for it, and you usually would get a week-by-week interest on it, or you would get staking rewards, but now you can't sell those staking rewards, so it's not just a consistent sell pressure. Now it's just accumulating. So it's pretty bullish. I like to see that. If you guys do want to sign up for a Crypto.com Visa card, check out in the description box below or pin comment down below. It's an easy way to get a crypto debit or credit card and be able to spend your crypto. But guys, there's a lot of bullish things happening here. Yes, we have to get over the hurdles of the 70 billion minting. But I do think that we can wiggle our way through it, especially if Crypto.com puts the Crow fam on their back. If Crypto.com can actually get behind Kronos and help Kronos really come along with them, I think there's nothing to worry about here. Now, that's not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys my thoughts on the market. It's just my opinion. That's it. It's an opinion, okay? We're testing 10 cents. We got to break above 10 cents. We got to break above 10 cents. And honestly, like, we got to really break above like 11 cents. Otherwise, this looks like a lower high. And I do think that, guys, we're still in Q3. Bitcoin is at all-time highs, but I think it will take time. I still think that we got to wait until Q4. We got to wait until Q4 to see true, I don't even want to say the term anymore, altcoin season, but we got to wait for that liquidity to move. We got to wait for Jerome Powell, even though he's saying that he might resign. There's rumors of him resigning, but this isn't the first time we've heard that. We have to wait for Jerome Powell to pivot. We need quantitative easing. We need rate cuts. We need retail investors to have money to spend, okay? It's not happening right now. What have I been doing in these choppy markets? I've been accumulating Bitcoin, and I have been high leverage scalping altcoins, guys. I didn't quite catch this move all the way up, but I did a little bit of a 20x long on Crow, made a couple $100, nothing crazy here, but I'm trying to scalp, guys, and that's really been the successful trading strategy for me for the past 5 months or so. And if you guys do want to trade as well, like I said, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. There's a lot of awesome affiliate links and sign-on bonuses. There's a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin. That's the exchange that I've been using a lot recently. It has a $4.2 million prize pool just based on trading volume. You can win a Tesla Cybertruck. And there's also a lot of other awesome affiliate links to other exchanges down below if you don't want to use Blowfin. If you want to help support the channel, use the links, guys. We really appreciate it. But you look at Kronos, we're at rank 32. Look at this. We're up nearly 16% in the past 7 days. Still catching a little bit of a bid today, up about 1.81%. And I will say the stock market has been quite strong, and I do expect that to bleed over into crypto. We're still barely below a $3 billion market cap, but I won't expect that to be long. I think we're going to be breaking above that probably by the end of 2025, I would hope, especially if Crypto.com continues to do what they're doing. I definitely expect that. And I expect probably will be significantly higher than a $3 billion market cap. Guys, you look at this, Bitcoin is strong. It's very strong, trading at 111,000. We wicked up to 112K, new all-time highs, okay? But Bitcoin dominance is just unrelenting. And I think this is going to play out for all of Q3. You know, guys, I'm a broken record. I still believe, I'm staying true to my word here. I do believe that Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to rally throughout Q3, maybe even a little bit into Q4. But that being said, expect alts to perform well, but expect Bitcoin to perform better. And that's why my trading strategy has been high leverage scalping alts and accumulating Bitcoin, because I think that Bitcoin is going to probably outperform a lot of altcoins. And obviously there will be outliers. It's just very, very hard to catch those outliers when there's a million coins getting created day after day after day. It's not like it was in 2017, guys. You look at Bitcoin, like, look at this, guys. It's very strong. The monthly looks like the strongest to me, in my opinion. Like, I don't think that, like, we are in, like this is parabolic. The way that we're breaking out to the upside, it's parabolic. I don't think that it's done. I don't think it's, honestly, it's so funny because this parabolic run up on the monthly time frame, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it's not like what it was back in 2020 where it was just a straight line up. This reminds me of like how the S&P 500 moves up, which is insane to say out loud, but guys, this is what you get when you welcome all the financial institutions, when you welcome all these ETFs. You're going to get this stair-steppy bullish price action, which I can't complain. I can't complain. Do I like parabolic moves better? Yeah, it's a lot more fun. Gets people way more excited. But I will not complain about slow stair-stepping, grinding to the upside bull market. I'll take it. But guys, regardless, I'm bullish on Crowcoin. Do I have my gripes? Of course I have my gripes. But I do really like to see what Crypto.com is doing with all these institutions. They're shaking hands with the right people. And I do think that if they do the right thing by bringing Crowcoin up with them, it will solidify them as a brand. It will solidify them as a powerhouse in the crypto industry. That's all I got, guys. If you like this type of content, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Check out those awesome affiliate links down below. It really helps support this channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.